The Alan MacMasters hoax was a hoax article on Wikipedia that claimed that photography and ICT student Alan MacMasters was the inventor of the electric toaster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Origin. On 6 February 2012, photography and ICT student Alan MacMasters was at a university lecture where the class was warned not to use Wikipedia as a source. Additionally, the lecturer pointed out that his friend, Maddie Kennedy, had edited the Wikipedia article about toasters, falsely claiming she was the inventor. 1, 2, 3. After the lecture, Alan and his friends visited the toaster article on Wikipedia, where one of his friends, Alex, edited the article to replace Maddie Kennedy's name with Alan MacMasters, claiming he invented the toaster in Edinburgh in 1893. 1, 2, 3. A year later, Alex contemplated the extent to which he could escalate the prank. In February 2013, he created an article dedicated to Alan MacMasters, including an image of himself photoshopped to resemble a 19th century photograph, and published it on Wikipedia. 1, 2, 3. In the article, Alex mentioned that the product was not commercially successful. He also attributed the invention of the electric kettle to MacMaster and suggested that the toaster had contributed to one of Britain's earliest fatal appliance fires. One fabricated anecdote recounted a woman whose kitchen table caught fire after the toaster's heating elements melted. 2, 4. Alex intended the article as a jest, however, newspapers, encyclopedias, government agencies, and the Hagley Museum and Library in Delaware perpetuated the false story of MacMasters as the inventor, where Alex then used these articles citing MacMaster as the inventor of the toaster to further propagate the false information. 1. Moreover, a primary school dedicated a day to MacMasters, and he was nominated to appear on a £50 note at the request of the Bank of England. During the 2014 Scottish independence referendum, Scottish government-funded organisations cited Alan's story as evidence of how an independent Scotland could succeed. 3, 2. Discovery. In July 2022, a 15-year-old Redditor named Adam posted an explanation revealing that the photo on the Alan MacMasters Wikipedia page was fake. This discovery was prompted after his teacher spoke about MacMasters in class. 2. However, he was unaware that the entire article itself was a hoax. Adam reported his concern on the internet forum Wikipediocracy, where users discovered the article's fraudulent nature and alerted Wikipedia administrators, who promptly marked the page for deletion. Alex's Wikipedia account, which he used to perpetrate the hoax, was subsequently blocked from the platform. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Alex anonymously told Wikipediocracy that he initially thought the prank wouldn't cause much harm. He described the first time he realized the prank was harmful was when he read a book about Victorian inventors and found Alan MacMasters listed as one of the inventors. 2. The inventor credited with the creation of the electric toaster is Charles Strite. Working as a manufacturer in Stillwater, Strite observed that workers often received burnt toast during breaks. This inspired him to develop an appliance capable of toasting bread evenly, thus addressing the issue of burnt toast. 6.
Alan MacMasters, born 1865, won circular reporting, was a Scottish scientist credited with creating the first electric bread toaster. His invention went on to be developed by Crompton, Stephen J. Cook and Company as the Eclipse. 2, 3, 4, circular reporting. Although not ultimately a commercial success, MacMasters' invention would pave the way for Charles Strite to invent the automatic pop-up toaster in 1919, and MacMasters' research into the application of electric heat elements was instrumental in the development of home appliances in the 20th century. 5. Invention of the toaster. In the autumn of 1883, Alan MacMasters began his study at the University of Edinburgh within the Department of Natural Philosophy, citation needed, today the faculties of Physics, Science and Engineering. 6. He spent much of his time studying under Professor Fleeming Jenkins, through whom he connected with the ongoing Glasgow Underground project. MacMasters would go on to research and develop an innovative new lighting system to brighten the dimly lit carriages. While MacMasters' high-luminosity underground lighting would form the backbone of his initial success as an industrialist, it also inadvertently led to his better-known discovery, the toaster. Citation needed, although intended for Glasgow, MacMasters' lighting system would first be implemented on the City and South London Railway. It was while working in London that MacMasters met electrical engineer Evelyn Crompton. One night after working together to deliver an electrical and lighting system for what would later become the London Underground Northern Line, Crumpton invited MacMasters for a drink. Legend has it that after a half bottle of whiskey, MacMasters admitted to Crumpton his sly attempt at cost-cutting by sourcing a cheaper metal for his filaments. The attempt was a complete failure as the supplier had put a large amount of nickel in the wire. The resultant limp ran so hot that his nearby bread began to brown. MacMasters joked that he ought to put one in his kitchen. An amused Crumpton invited MacMasters to join him at his laboratory at No. 48 Kensington Court. It was there that MacMasters spent the next several months perfecting the world's first electric bread toaster before selling the design on to Crumpton. 7. Failed verification. 8. Not specific enough to verify. MacMasters' toaster was brought to mass market as the Eclipse. It had 4 electric elements built on a ceramic base. Electricity could be sourced via an adapter that plugged in between a lamp and socket. 2. Unfortunately, by 1894, the MacMasters Eclipse toaster had become the cause of one of Britain's first deadly appliance fire. A woman in Guildford was overcome in her kitchen after the early elements melted and ignited the table. MacMasters of Crumpton denied wrongdoing and instead blamed the deceased for not holding appropriate respect for the power of the electric toaster in reference to the fact it had been left unattended. 9. Failed verification. 1. Circular reporting. The invention of the electric kettle is also attributed to MacMasters, who sold the design to Crumpton alongside the toaster in the early 1890s. While it used largely the same technology, the element was held in a separate chamber. 3. Failed verification.
The following discussion is an archived debate of the proposed deletion of the article below. Please do not modify it. Subsequent comments should be made on the appropriate discussion page, such as the article's talk page or in a deletion review. No further edits should be made to this page. The result was delete. WPSNOW Richie 333, talk, cont, 0436, 22 July 2022, UTC, Alan MacMasters. New to articles for deletion. Aight. Read these primers. How to contribute. Introduction to deletion process. Guide to deletion. Glossary. Help, my article got nominated for deletion. Alan MacMasters, edit vertical line talk vertical line history vertical line links vertical line watch vertical line logs vertical line views, view log vertical line edit since nomination, find sources, Google, books news scholar free images WPREX, SENSJSTORTWL. Having been pointed to this article, I am having no luck in verifying it. One would think that the invention of the electric toaster would be well documented enough that searching for this fellow should turn up plenty of hits, but if I search for 20th century book sources, I get nothing, and the first web hit I get is from one which Google claims dates from 2000, but which Playback suggests may have appeared in 2007 or later. Everything else seems to trace back to a 2012 Daily Mirror fun facts kind of article, which isn't something I would take as a reliable source. The authenticity of the photo is likewise dubious. I don't think this was written as a hoax here, but I think it's untrue. Mango, talk, 2345, 18 July 2022, UTC, delete. I was unable to find anything except Alan MacMasters invented the toaster and it later became the Eclipse. That alone doesn't make an article as it is not significant enough coverage. None of the article sources provide significant coverage either. This person is not notable and does not pass the WPGNG. I was also unable to verify the story about how he invented the toaster. Gainer 98, Talk Jared Contreras, 0048, 19 July 2022, UTC. Note, I did not attempt to verify that MacMasters invented the toaster because I did not find it necessary to make an argument for deletion. The article may very well be a hoax. Gainer 98, Talk Jared Contreras, 1858, 19 July 2022, UTC. The name was added to the toaster article on 6 February 2012, https://mwwikipedia.org/w/index.tht. This equals 475380799 and old it equals 474776973 and title equals Toaster. The Mirror article was published on 1 September 2012. The summary says, revert vandalism, but the text that was there before https://mwwikipedia.org/w/index.tht Title equals toaster and this equals 387113580 and voltage equals 387111783. It is unknown who invented the first electric bread toaster. Was not restored. Instead, new text was added mentioning Alan MacMasters, and no source was cited. Peter James, Hawk, 0108, 19 July 2022, UTC. Comment: I can't tell about the individual itself, so won't vote on this act, but the photo was almost certainly faked, as someone on Reddit has admitted to doing so. Chess Rat, Hawk, contributions, 0911, 19 July 2022, UTC. Delete for lack of reliable sources. This does sound like the kind of thing where a lone sentence in the toaster article might have been enough for Google to give it as an answer to who invented the toaster whenever a hasty journalist was looking for a good opening line for an article about toasters from 2012 onwards. All sources used in the article appear to be that kind of throwaway mention that post-date that, and there are long, detailed additions which don't appear in the cited sources. The 2018 Winbook only includes the words, based on an idea by a Scotsman, Alan MacMasters, in passing while talking about Crumpton. I can't find any reliable sources that confirm that Alan MacMasters existed or invented the toaster. Lord Belberry, Hawk, 1103, 19 July 2022, UTC. Delete. We clearly do not have GNG quality sources to show notability. At least some of what is here was faked, and the fact that people fake those parts makes me hard pressed to believe anything else. John Pack Lambert, Hawk, 1402, 19 July 2022, UTC. Delete. I have always been suspicious of that image. It was uploaded by the creator as part of the original article. There does not appear to be documentation to support GNG. I would be interested in comments from the author/uploader. Loreen True? Ring Ring, 1444, 19 July 2022, UTC. Delete. Clearly a hoax by the author. I have no idea whether they are the same person as the original February 2012 IP who added the name to the toaster article in the first place, which is older than the Daily Mirror story, which dates to September 2012. But the fact that they continued to add clearly facetious references to this person to the article over 5 years later, such as this one to a Gura toast from 2018, show that they clearly knew it was a hoax. Kimiyashinia, Hawk, 1824, 19 July 2022, UTC. Speedy delete and block. Creator almost certainly a blatant hoax. You can tell from the photoshopped image of the person. Music Mike 1850, 19 July 2022, UTC. Reply out of curiosity, how can you tell that the image is photoshopped? Katishanika, Hawk, 1955, 19 July 2022, UTC. One way you can tell it is just looks off. The tear is a little too perfect. Tears aren't the same width from one side to another, but you can also look at the metadata and see that it was run through Adobe Photoshop CS5 on a Mac. Can tell they uploaded it from an image into a Photoshop project. Tweaked it, literally, saved, converted, derived, saved, converted, derived, saved, and then imported it back into a photo. Looks like they took a photo, made it look aged with a filter, added a torn image, stock photo layer on top to make it look like an old torn photo. Aight, Hawk, 2009, 19 July 2022, UTC. User has created a number of articles and has uploaded numerous images to Commons. A fuller investigation may be appropriate. Loreen True? Ring Ring, 21 o'clock, 19 July 2022, UTC. I looked at them earlier today, and nearly all of them tend to be good faith pages and images. See Consulate General of the United Kingdom, Osaka, Julia Longbottom, file, UK Global Health Insurance Card PNG, UK Global Health Insurance Card, and others. However, that still doesn't cancel out the blatant hoax as created for the blatant deception to the community and the rest of the internet. Music Mike 0229, 20 July 2022, UTC. Delete this smelly hoax. Unbelievable this lasted on Wikipedia for so many years. Darwneck, Hawk, 1921, 19 July 2022, UTC. Delete, it's a fake. 5. Hawk, 1936, 19 July 2022, UTC. Note, this discussion has been included in the deletion sorting lists for the following topics: Science and Scotland. Spitrone, Hawk to Spider, 2040, 19 July 2022, UTC. Delete, the evidence is compelling. Article should be moved to Wikipedia. List of hoaxes on Wikipedia/Alan MacMasters. For precedent with hoaxes like this. Chess Rat. Talk. Contributions. 1048. 21 July 2022. UPC. The above discussion is preserved as an archive of the debate.
Please do not modify it.
Subsequent comments should be made on the appropriate discussion page, such as the article's talk page or in a deletion review. No further edits should be made to this page.
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.